Who's up next in the UFC? Who's up next? Who could it be? Who? I said, who's up next in the UFC? Who's up next? Who could it be? Who? Yeah. All right, we're live again for Who's Up Next, the best matchmaking show for the UFC on the entire internet. I have my partner in crime here with me, Gio. What's poppin', Gio? How are you feeling?
What's good, dude? Let's do some crimes. Remember
Yes.
Reaper Man?
I'm so down. Obviously the UFC's first card on Paramount has just concluded as of last night. And how are you feeling about it?
Well, there was one fight that reeked of corruption to me, but maybe I'm biased. Other than that, I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. I mean, despite Pimlet refusing, to grapple and his corner begging him and me screaming. But yeah, no, honestly, dude, it was good. It was I thought Paramount, I guess they handled like the two. I mean, you had the original co-main. It was a bit out from the actual card that they called that off. Harrison versus Nunez, but then weekend, like day before, there actually no day of Hernandez versus Michael Johnson was out, and then Smotherman died the weigh-ins. Despite all of that bullshit, I thought they did a decent job handling it.
Yeah, I mean, MMA is obviously a sport that, obviously we didn't have any substitutions this time, but sometimes a fight can fall out and then a fight will be even better, right?
Yeah, sure.
There's no other sport like that where it's the Commanders were supposed to play the Ravens today, and it's the Ravens gonna make it, so they're gonna play the fucking Patriots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's a good example of that recently? I think what's his name? That beat just beat Malcolm Wellmaker, and he was a very short notice replacement.
I can't remember his name. But anyway, obviously, I thought that the production was a step up. I don't know exactly what version of Paramount I was using because I was using someone else's. But I didn't really notice the ads being a super big problem.
Paramount Plus is a lot better. I was very excited when that first got announced because, for Italian soccer and shit, Paramount Plus does a really good job of fucking ESPN over in a business way because they'll grab the UEFA, anyone who knows soccer, there's probably nobody in this chat, but the UEFA Champions League tournament and the two others are after the World Cup, the biggest soccer tournaments in the world, and then all of Italia. So it's ESPN is kind of spotty with how much they can cover of the whole sport, and it's a good business strategy.
I didn't notice the ads being I guess the ad break being better or worse. I thought the production was fine. There was a couple of issues. I noticed that the ad thing would still stay showing.
The banner was on
showing after the ads are over, but very minor things. I thought that one thing that I would like to talk about, and I know that we're kind of delaying the matchmaking side of the show just for a little bit because I think it's important to talk about the aspects of the production side. Kate Abdo, as an addition to the desk, I'm not sure if you're familiar with her, but she does a lot of boxing commentary.
Yeah, I actually looked into who she was.
Okay. I do kind of miss the flow with Karen Bryant. They don't seem to have any flow with Weidman, Cruz, and Bisping.
I thought what I thought was stupid as shit, and I just don't like Chris Weidman, but do you remember the part where Bisping and Weidman were standing in an empty octagon and they were acting, they were rehearse like acting out like how Gaethje versus Pimlet might go. Like they're like, all right, you
Mm,
might do this and you might do that. Like it was fucking. I'm sorry, it was corny as all hell.
yeah, yeah. Again, I think that the desk doesn't have a lot of flow, and maybe that's something that'll eventually like be fixed.
I think it
But
has to
yeah,
do with the
I thought
people.
that I'm happy with Paramount. Um, I was talking to our friend Matsua last night, and
Our friend Matua. Sorry.
he mentioned that it was kind of weird getting ad breaks during the main card of like what's supposed to be like a numbered or like a pay per view
Well,
card.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's that or spend $80 or don't spend the
Right,
$80 and deal with a choppy feed. So
right. But I thought that that was a good point. It is a little it's a change, but I think that overall it's better. By the way, good to see Isha in the chat. Good to see
oh
Kenny,
shit, you
Bobby
should.
Mays. What's going on, man? Scott, Half Dead Frank, Dirty Hippo says, "Hey, I'm walking." Yo,
Dirty Hippo was in my chat. What's up, dude? And yo, Isha,
Dirty
what's with
Hippo.
your? I'm sorry about your power going out, man. Your power seems to always go
Yeah,
out.
there's big snowstorms across the U.S. Hope everyone's fucking staying warm. I thought that
Alive.
the Paramount production value was really nice. It definitely felt like a step up from ESPN. Yeah, I watched the main card on the multicam too. That was really awesome. Yeah, you know what? The multicam is like too much for me, like with my ADHD ass. To like, I just want to be locked into like
Yeah.
the one screen. But I did check it out. It seemed pretty cool if you like the corner cam and all that stuff. Again, I do just miss the. I swear to God, when I first started watching the UFC back in late 2019, that we used to get walkouts. I mean, we used to get like stuff from the corner more often, but I don't know what
Well,
happened to that.
I mean, the main event definitely it had as much corner coverage as
And it
like
generally does.
yeah.
So with that in mind, kind of getting that out of the way, what did you think about the card as a whole before we get into the matchmaking aspect?
Well, okay. I thought that, I mean, my own shit aside, right? Like, I mean, I thought that, like, I mean, I mean, the card as a whole, it's one of those things that's like hard to, I
Could you give
mean,
me
without,
like a 1 out of 10 rating?
oh, yeah. Okay. Probably 7 out of 10. I mean, and that's, and I mean, but that's with fights being called off,
Sure.
including day of, I mean, so it's like, I mean, I want to, like, I would be more generous, probably if not for unforeseen shit that they couldn't help. So, you know,
I gave the card a 7 out of 10 as well. I thought it was a pretty standard UFC numbered event. I aside from the main event, I wasn't blown away with anything on the card. And again, like I'm generally never that blown away with a UFC card. Like I feel like it's like a couple cards a year now where you're like, dude, that was a
I
sick.
think, can I say, I think next week's going to be interesting because you haven't had back to back numbered cards in a very long
That's a good
time.
point.
And then,
That's a good
And then
point.
also it's just it's a weird one because you have so it's like it's like it's in Australia. You got like people are bitching about lack of name value, but you got four Road to UFC finals on there, like opening the card. I think Road to UFC is super underrated actually. And then
It's
and then you
fun.
have this weird you have this weird main card kind of, you know what I mean?
So
And
what?
God.
So how does that fit into the context of like the card we're talking about?
So it's like, okay, just delivering back to back numbered cards, right? And
Mhm.
hopefully less like, less problem. Cause it's like, imagine being Paramount and you're in this position where it's like, okay, there's a 6 week break, you know. So there's all this build up, like people that are only fans of the UFC, only fans, fucking people that are people that
Buzzword.
are only people that are only fans of the UFC who, and make me sick actually, but also like but seriously, like it's like there's all this pressure on them for this first card, right? And then you got day of fights being canceled, like all the bullshit that they had to deal with, plus all the pressure on them. I think I think it'll be before you can really assess like how they're doing with the UFC, it'll be wave 5 cards probably, you know what I mean?
I think that's
But
fair. I think it's fair. Yeah, but the card for me wasn't like spectacular. I don't know. I think the main event was a really awesome fight and is going to be. it's always hard, being the first event or like an early event in the year and then having a fight that good. I think it should be in contention for fight of the year, like for the rest of the year. I know it's really early to say, but yeah, I mean the card was fine. I didn't have any issues with it. There's again like the card as a whole didn't blow me away. But let's get into the matchmaking, my friend. Um,
Yeah.
you had this string of finishes, which were super super awesome. Now I thought that some of the finishes were a tad strange, and we'll get into that more in the next fight. Ty Miller goes out there and he assaults Adam Fugit.
Bro, I love that. I love Ty Miller's performance, and I think I think that Ty Miller is a guy that like, because I mean, Morales took to the third round to beat Fugit, and like I mean, Adam Fugit. I mean, he's 37. He's probably in the very much waning days of his like skill and career and shit. But like, I think Ty Miller's a guy that could improve that. Like, I mean, just the improvement from his Contender Series fight, to
Mhm.
this debut. Like,
Yeah, his
um,
it was his 1-2 was money in this fight.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Straight
bro.
down the middle, caught him with that right
Dude, and
hand.
then he kept circling and hitting him again too. It was fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a really nice performance. I mean, Fugit's not, a great win, but a
I
great
mean,
way to beat
yeah,
a guy like this. I thought the stoppage was a little bit strange, and we'll kind of get into that a little bit. I thought the first 3 stoppages were like just a little weird. But this was
yeah.
definitely one where it was kind of like, I don't know, he could have let him go to the next round, but again,
I
every
mean,
time every time I just want to make this clear, like every time I say something's a little bit soon, I'm not saying like let the guy go out cold. But again, like there's in
well, it's
referees have a
weird
tough
because
job.
it's
So I thought it was just a little bit soon, right at the end of the round. Could have let him go to the next one, but the guy was definitely on his way out.
yeah. I think it's like okay, if you remember the second Alex versus Yuri fight, right? The end of the first round when when Yuri he was basically flatlined, and then it's like he goes into the second and then gets knocked out, right? Like right
Mhm.
away. It's like
Sure.
it's like you could have let the first 2 fights on this card. You could have done the same thing, or it's like it's not
Yeah.
it wasn't a stop. It's like a Mavov cannoneer where it's like, all right, this dude's wobbled on the feet, so you're waving it off, and that's genuinely too early. Yeah,
Yeah. So I guess
in my
what's the
opinion.
direction we're going with a guy like Ty Miller? We giving him
Ooh,
another like older fighter, like kind of on the way out, or are
I
we giving
mean,
him like a
you know,
prospect? How
I
much
don't.
value do you see in Ty Miller?
Um, well, honestly, it's like I'm pretty optimistic about Time Miller, but and I like like I say, I am a fan of the whole like like is this guy still good enough for the UFC, and is this dude like as good as like we think he is? Like old young versus old type thing, like when somebody's
Mhm.
coming up. Like I hope I don't know if it's been made yet, but I was saying Kevin Vallejos versus Josh Emmett should happen immediately, after he knocked out Giga. So that type of thing, right? So it's like, yeah, so I think it's like, who do you give to Ty Miller? It's like, I mean, see, it's like, is he good
You
enough?
you got a lot of people at the bottom of the welterweight division just kind of hanging on. Just looking at Tapology's
Just
rankings
keep
again.
me.
I don't claim Tapology's rankings are like the heart and soul of everything, but it's just the best reference point for me. I'm seeing
Yeah.
guys like Mickey Gall are still on the
No,
roster.
no, Mickey Gall's trash, dude. He's too. I mean, Fugit would beat Mickey Gall in my
Seeing
opinion.
guys like Gilbert Urbina, Darius. Again, there's a lot of guys at the bottom of the welterweight division that
What
you
about
could match up a prospect with, but I mean, is this performance like giving you those vibes? Are we just giving
it?
like another guy
I
like
mean,
that, or you
yeah, I
just
don't think he gets a ranked opponent, but dude,
no, no?
I would, what
Of
I'd
course
like to
not.
see
Okay.
because his close range striking's so good, but like, how would he do against a guy that like is hard to like? Like, is Steven Thompson too high up for his next fight? You think? I
Yes, I
mean,
think giving him
yeah.
a guy like Wonder Boy is insane.
I mean, dude's not ranked anymore, and he's old as fuck. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I
he's
think
old
like a
as
Ty
fuck. He's like
Miller
43.
getting a KO in his debut is like You give him Wonder Boy, like that seems a little bit
Well, I
too.
mean, dude, it's like it's like who they fast track and who they don't is kind of weird because it's like,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
mean,
Again, I'll put that as a suggestion
okay.
for
I mean,
for
I just think that's a
members
good
of the
fight,
chat.
and
But
sorry,
just for me personally, I'm like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. I'm like
but
that's
it's
a
like who
little
does it's like, do you ever want to see Wonder Boy fight again?
not
Like,
really,
okay,
and not in
like
the UFC.
sure. I mean, I believe he's
He
still under
probably will.
contract, right? So it's like, that's the thing. It's like, and I mean, it's like, I don't know. I like that fight.
Can I read off some names for the
Yeah,
50
go for it.
pound? There you go, like Andreas Gustafsson.
Mm.
Um, wow, they have
Oh,
Mourinho way down there.
oh,
Oh,
yo, not
go ahead.
Gustafson, but fuck, who did he beat? Is a black dude. Fuck,
I have it right here.
you know what I'm talking
Chaos
about, right?
Williams.
Yeah, Chaos Williams. That's a good fight for Ty Miller.
That's a good fight. I'll keep reading off some names real quick.
Yeah.
Tim Means, Nico Price, Trey Waters, Basil Hafez, Francis Ngannou
Hafez,
does not have a
maybe.
fight with Greek. I
Maybe
was thinking
Hafez.
when I saw Hafez, I was kind of like, all right,
Yeah, I
let's.
like that. Oh, yo, and I like fuck who beat he like subbed Tim Means and he hadn't gotten a sub in like 14 years. It's not Cubs. Was it Cubs
Court
Swanson?
McGee. Court McGee.
Corey McGee, yeah, that I like that too. But Hafez might be the best one actually. Hafez, Chaos Williams, or Corey McGee would be my three.
Okay, so we are gonna stick to like the old vet then in that regard.
I mean,
And then
if
I think
yeah.
Basil Hafez isn't like an
No,
old
yeah,
vet,
he's not that. Yeah, he's like what? He's like 33, 34.
but definitely a guy who kind of had some steam and then just like completely lost it. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking
Tyler,
Basil Hafez sounds nice to me.
yeah, I can see that. And that dude gave JDM serious problems. Even though I mean he got popped for Sarah, it just doesn't matter. Doesn't
By the
matter.
way, good to see Big Red in the chat. Good to see
Yo,
Useless.
Big Red was trying to come on, but he didn't realize I was vertical streaming. He was trying to like come on my fight companion after the thing was over. So I made a new one where you could do it split screen and DM'd it to him. But he never showed up.
He's
I
like
know.
that.
Yeah, he's the one that got away.
He's mysterious. All right, so are we both in agreement with Basil Hafez?
Hmm.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll open up the chat for like a vote here soon. But
Yeah.
obviously this show always takes like 2 hours, and I just want to get through it like
Yeah, let's go.
rather
Yeah.
quickly. I mean, obviously not like rush through it, but yeah,
I mean,
Basil
we
Hafez sounds like a good matchup to me as well.
yeah.
Guys got I would say like that is an interesting fight because like he has a decent ground game. He swings wildly. And Ty Miller's like a more conventional fighter, right? With that crispy 1-2 and all that stuff. One thing that one criticism I do have of Ty Miller as a guy who has gotten rather pudgy over the last year is this guy, like, he came in looking pretty pudgy. I would like to see him clean up his physique as he gets access to the PI.
Dude, I was saying that during my fight companion. I was like, dude looks soft. This is making me nervous. But then, the technique was there. But yeah.
And again, like having access to the PI does it really can improve just like everything about your fight game. So cool. All right, so our next matchup will be Josh Hockett versus Denzel Freeman. This was a really weird stoppage to me. Right at the end of the round again.
Bro, he was beating his ass, dude.
You're right. And again, my caveat is like I'm not saying that like, oh, Denzel Freeman makes it to the next round and he fucking beats up Josh Hockett. Like, but again, the stoppage was weird. First ever KO via middle finger in the UFC.
I liked it. I just wish they had taken the microphone away from Hockett sooner because that post fight bullshit was like.
Because I watched Dana White's press conference, which by the way was extremely short. And I guess
I like that, by the way.
He mentioned that he basically said the same thing. What did he say afterwards? And then after you tell me that, give me your thoughts on his performance.
He did a WWE like. I mean, I'd be surprised if this guy's not Hank's new favorite fighter. like level like post fight speech. It was fucking. It was, bro. It was like a pre-written. It was like it was like if Muhammad Ali and like I don't know professional wrestling, but like yeah, because you remember how Ali would write like a poem and had a rhyme scheme predicting like how shit would go.
Mhm.
Like it was like that, but in the form of like a but just like a dickheaded post fight fucking like gay wrestling
I mean,
promo.
wait, hold on, but, like, that surprised you? Because like, he did that on,
No, it didn't, bro. People were in my chat were saying, it's like, all right, now let's hear this shit that like he's auditioning for Vince McMahon or something. But it's like I didn't think it would. It went on for a while, bro.
Mhm.
And it's like, it's like if you take like I don't whoever the fuck else's personality and Josh Hogut's like fight ability, you got like a really good fight. But like, I mean, Jesus fuck,
Oh,
man.
you're right, useless. Okay, you said Brittany Griner is a man.
Yo, Ulysses, what's good, bro?
That's what he said. Okay, so give me your thoughts on his performance.
Dude, I thought he was, dude. I like, so it's like after his debut, I'm like, okay, Mario Pinto and Josh Hockett are like the fucking like breathing hope into the heavyweight division. Like, and I liked what the UFC was doing towards the end of last year, where they were like, they had these guys debuting at heavyweight and then they were matching them up with each other, like doing
Yeah.
like almost like a little like unannounced heavyweight tournament type thing,
Mhm.
right? And and I knew he would beat Denzel Freeman because I always thought Denzel
Yeah,
Freeman was
yeah.
over.
All my
But
homies picked round 1 KO for Josh
yeah,
Hart.
yeah, yeah, including myself. Which I mean, that's why the stoppage didn't bother me. A little biased, but still, like I thought the fact that he grappled right away to just negate any grappling edge Freeman might have was fucking pretty like brilliant, especially how well he did it. Like he just was unrelenting, bro.
Um, he looked like a heavyweight version of Colby Covington to me.
Just that's what I mean by don't let the personality fucking
I'm not even talking about the personality. The way he is able to flow through positions, get to a grappling position, realize
uh
it's not like extremely effective, let the guy up, take him back down. Guy seems to have great cardio, but I would say he's like a better striker than Colby is. He was letting elbows off
yeah,
the
of
point,
course, dude. I was gonna
big
say,
right
I mean,
hand.
Kobe
But
was
yeah, he,
never
he he reminded me of like a heavyweight Colby Covington. Your thoughts on that?
well, I think that's horrible. I think it's a horrible thing to say about somebody. Kobe
I mean,
Covington's
like, okay,
ass.
but like
But
you
well,
don't
no, no,
you don't
okay.
see the like similarities in their style.
Um, I'm gonna say no just because of the striking, dude. Like I don't think I think Hogan game planned really well. I mean, I think I think he knew that like aside from reach, because Hogan's small for a heavyweight, dude. 6'1", 73.5 inch reach, right? Like that's I mean that's middleweight size, maybe even welterweight, right?
Mhm.
Like, a lot of the time. So I mean, but I think he's really and he weighs in. He had the same exact weight as Stipe when Stipe beat DC. He's light for the division, but I
Yeah.
think I think he's very powerful. He has a lot of power. You know,
You know what? I don't I kind of I'm questioning that.
Mm.
I think he does have power, but like a lot is
well,
subjective. I'm not so sure about his
I
punching
think
power.
I don't know, man. I think I mean I think he definitely.
I mean,
Is
he
he?
hurt Denzel Freeman, but it's like he didn't knock him out cold like he did the guy on the Contender Series. And I think as he climbs up the ranks, he'll start seeing that might be a little harder. Again, I just have questions about it. I'm not saying he
Yeah. I
doesn't
mean, you
have a lot of
could.
power, but like I'm just not sure if it's like that devastating power, right?
Well, okay.
With
If
that in
you're,
mind, who
yeah.
who is somebody you would like to see him fight next? You did mention Mario Pinto. I think it's way too early
I
for
know, no, I don't want to
him.
see them fight each other.
I
Actually,
know, I know.
like,
I'm just saying you had mentioned him in
yeah,
passing,
yeah.
and I think
I'm saying
somewhere
those.
around that rank would be good.
Um, well, let's see. Pinto's only fought. I mean, Pinto's, the obligatory beating of Austin Lane, and then he
He's
beat,
had 2 fights in the
yeah,
promotion.
and Janata Denise. I mean, the way he beat Janata Denise was really good.
Mhm.
I Let me think. I mean, bro, it's like, I
Mick
mean,
Parkin comes to mind.
it's a little early for that, right? I mean, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just say Tibera. Um, like, I
Isn't Tybura
mean,
matched up with somebody?
Allison Teixeira is
Taliesin's
fighting.
booked.
I
So
know,
you're
no, I
saying like
know,
the
no, I
winner
know,
of
I know. I'm saying
Tuivasa?
but he's ranked. He's him being ranked 15th is crazy to me. But
Sure. I mean, that shows you how fucking thin the division
yeah,
is.
dude, I know. That's why I'm so happy for the existence of Pinto and Hockett, even though
He called
Hockett.
out Waldo Cortez Acosta is not gonna
Oh
happen.
yeah, he did. Dude,
Not
that
gonna happen.
when I that fight smelled like corruption to me, but we'll get there. Um, fucking, let me look at the rankings
You
really
just
quick.
give him Denise.
No, I don't. I don't see any point, dude. I think he's already proven he can grapple, so it's like, and that's the way to beat Denise. Is just like you give him a ranked opponent is the question. I think
Yeah.
Walter
What?
Walker's being ranked.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. I mean,
What about
heavyweight
wait?
is
Hold on.
different. Different.
Wait, did Gaziev get cut or no?
According to Topology, he did not.
Okay,
By the
so
way, good to
I.
see Kiwi in the chat. Um,
Oh yeah, what's up, dude?
he suggests
Um,
Asplund.
no, I don't know because I think
That'd be a
Aspen is
fun fight.
another one that might be. I don't think they're gonna like. I wouldn't do this if I was the UFC. I wouldn't match guys that are up and coming in the division up with each other any more than like after their debut fights, like they did with Hockett and Freeman.
Yeah.
Like I say that, especially given the performance of
I think we got to wait for one of these fights to play out.
yeah,
Like a
yeah, because
Talisman and Tuivasa. Let's see, Vitro Petrino and Kennedy. That's a cool one.
um,
I think that'd be
what
cool.
about what about fucking Hamdi? Or is he cut?
I heard he was cut.
Yeah,
Oh, that
thank
would be
God.
awesome to watch Hamdi get a beating from
Yeah,
Jack.
I know, right? I mean, Muhammad Usman's cut for steroids, where it's like, why are you taking steroids if you don't
I don't
ever
think he's
strike?
cut. I think he's just suspended.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck that guy anyway. Dude, I think, I mean, see, it's like, Ante Delija might beat him, though. I think, yeah.
Well, Dalia is matched up with Spivak.
Oh, yeah, true.
So it's again, I think it's like we gotta wait for one of these
You
matchups.
could, you could. You know what? Mick Parkin's not crazy. I like that.
That's kind
And
of
I
what I was
like,
thinking. I'm like, you just go Mick Parkin and
yeah, Mick Parkin or Gaziev, like, I
okay.
mean,
Should we put
but
it
I
to a vote?
think Tuivasa. I mean, I think Tuivasa is gonna lose to Ty.
Taliesin or Ty versus Josh Hockett. I mean, those are good fights, especially if Taliesin were to beat Ty.
Do you do the winner or the loser of that though?
Winner,
Okay.
I think. Should we
Okay.
put it to a vote?
Yeah, put it to a vote, man.
All right, let's do this.
Frank's been banned for 30 years,
30 years.
bro. If they did a 30-year ban, dude, that would suck for. You know who it would suck because like he's already like as sad as this is, it actually is true. So like Max Holloway is sponsored by I think Steak, and so he's
Mhm.
got a pick channel where he's just sitting there like a zombie gambling on like carnival games and shit, right?
Mhm.
Carnival games meaning like dumbass like Big Bass Bonanza slot shit, and it's like
Paradox at Chad's favorite game.
yeah. And no, but seriously, it's like it's kind of sad to watch, right? Because he's just got a 1,000-yard stare doing this shit. It's like imagine if Max Holloway got like a long suspension. It's like that's all he'd be doing. It's like some of these guys, like it's like fuck.
All right, looks like nobody's voting in the poll, but
Yo, vote in the poll, you fucking
I think I like the Parkin matchup.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that may because it's like, I mean, I felt Parkin got robbed against Tybura, but at the same time, fuck it, like if he's that good, let him beat Josh Hockett or not.
Sure. Yeah, but and again, like here's a guy coming off of a loss, had a tough fight in his last one, and I think it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, and Hockett's
But isn't booked.
undefeated. He's undefeated. So what is he 7-0 now, or 8-0?
Oh, Hockett?
Yeah, he's 8-0 now, right?
Okay. I'm trying to make this. I don't. I have no idea. I'll look right now.
No, I got you. I got you. I was right.
He
Um,
is. Yeah, yeah, up to 8-0. You're absolutely right.
yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, because Parkin was 10. I think Parkin's 10-1 because of the Tibero loss. So
Okay,
yeah, why not? I mean, that's close enough in professional fights and shit. Yeah.
right.
I
All
don't
right.
mind them.
So your next fight would be Alex Perez, dude, the underdog, getting it done.
Bro,
I
dude,
like Alex Perez. I think he has a really interesting skill set.
I'm,
Decent on the ground. Has a lot of power on the feet. Has
is
good
he?
names on his resume. But I
Mm,
mean, the last couple years since
he was 1-4 in his last 5 fights, and he missed weight. And I'm
the
thinking to
last
myself,
couple of years in his career have been a struggle for him, to say the least. Since he
yeah,
got the title shot against Figgy, but every once in a while, like knocking out Nicolau, nobody saw that coming. I
I mean,
certainly thought that if like somebody was a knockout threat, it would have been Alex Perez in this matchup. But man, I wasn't expecting him to just go out in the first round. Holy
yeah,
super,
it was
super
just like,
awesome win for Alex Perez, and you got to be happy for the guy, dude. I mean, every
yeah,
once in a while
no.
he'll get a good win.
For sure. I thought Charles Johnson looked like shit because it's like, okay, so Charles Johnson, right, is a guy where it's like when he wins by decision, it's because he's just better. So he's just overwhelming his opponent. When he wins with a finish, like against Van or Kavanaugh recently, it's because he's losing and he starts looking for the fucking finish, right? So I
Mhm.
thought that I'm thinking like, all right, dude, like, survive and fucking, and find your knockout because Perez always comes out hot like that, right? You know, um,
It's a good
and
point.
I figured that that would be how this would go. I just you know, I'm just like, fuck, man. It's like you can't, it's like you just can't keep eating shots from this dude and and
I
like
feel like AJ has to get in a flow too.
I see. It's like that's what I'm saying though. It's like it's like he does and he doesn't, dude. Because like when he knocked out Kavanaugh, he was getting his ass kicked. He was getting fucking, he was really getting worked, and like and then he found that he found the button, and it's like his fight IQ is normally a lot better than that, even if he loses a round. But like I mean, he's just durable enough to not get and I guess that's a testament to Alex Perez,
Mhm.
um, who
Seems like
is
you were very upset that Alex Perez won this fight.
well, I no, no, no. It's like, dude, I never blame the dude that wins, like the shit's really corrupt or whatever. Like, I mean, it's more CJ looking like a fucking fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, who does Perez get next? He is I believe
He is
still wrong,
ranked
right? I mean,
number, and then obviously the rankings they updated on Tuesday, but
right.
11. Up above him is Steve Urseg. Below him is Tagir. I love
You know
either
what?
one of those fights.
I
And then
like
Tim Elliott's 9.
Tim Elliott's on a different mission since that fucking Kai Asakura win, bro.
Yeah,
Those
I heard somebody saying he only wants like prospect fights or something like that. But it's like, dude, you're ranked. Like you gotta fight people.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's old, dude, right? He's like, isn't he like 36, 37, something like that? Or maybe older?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I don't think Tim Elliott. I hear you on Ursag, I hear you on Tajir. I think okay, so personally, bro, I never thought Steve Ursag was that good. You know? I think I locked him in his last fight, if that was the one where he was the co-main and he barely beat O'Day Osborne. He made me nervous. Um,
I thought Ode
yeah.
won that fight.
Right. That's what I mean. Barely. I mean, whether you think who you think won, it was still closer than like you would have thought, given that he, you know, people thought he beat Pantoja. It's fucking like yeah. So I like Ursag versus Perez. I think
I think that's a
although
fight to make.
yeah, I think so too. Because like I mean Perez after winning this, it's like I mean he was fighting down in the rankings against Charles Johnson technically. So it's like I mean, who knows what they'll move. I mean, Steve Urseg's 10, he's 11. They're about to change them tomorrow, but like even still, like I think the Urseg fight is.
And I think that's a good ass fight too.
Oh yeah,
Guys
because
with
you think
similar-ish skill set. I think Urseg is more of a cleaner striker. But I think
right,
they
but
have similar skill sets.
I mean, think about how Kai Kara France knocked Urseg out in the first round, right?
So
Yeah, it's like if he can do that, right, then Perez arguably should be able to. And then if that happens to Urseg twice, then he's finished. So he would know that going in. So it'd be interesting to see. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. In your next fight, it was Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. I don't really have much thoughts on this fight. Nikita winning the whole fight. It was pretty nip and tuck. I thought Nikita was edging it out. The stoppage at the end of the third was super weird to me until I watched the replay and I saw that Nikita landed that shot on the ground and then Modestas just went limp. Great stoppage upon the replay. Nikita Krylov's old. I still feel like he's kind of washed.
He is,
I don't really give a shit about Nikita Krylov. What do you think about his performance and maybe what should be next for him?
I agree with you. I mean, when you say you don't give a shit about him, you're saying like you don't find him to be exciting or
or like I never watched his come up. When I see Nikita Krylov on a card, I'm not like.
I mean, I mean, dude, he was he was a different fighter before the war, bro. Like the actual war.
I still don't care. I still don't.
No. I'm just telling you because it's like it's not. I don't care either. But dude, I think you know what I'm looking at the rankings right now. Like him, it's like I'm so sick of Rakic. Just I don't like to even see his name in the top 15. So it's like I think it's like get rid of one of them. Krylov beat it. Krylov just killed a prospect who. And by the way, dude, I think I mean Modestas could have won this fight. Like I think it was a fight IQ thing, and so but fuck him anyway for losing. So it's like I mean given the win that Krylov just had and the fact that Rakic just got destroyed by Azamat after getting destroyed, it's like match them up against each other, cut the fucking loser, or maybe cut both of them like they did to when they cut Romanov and Nascimento, like Romanov subbed them in the first round and expecting a performance bonus, and they just cut them both. That's either that or maybe Zhang Ming Yang, like give him like
okay.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Because now it's like okay, Krylov still has some life in him, so it's like all right, like you're not just trying to rebuild Zhang Ming Yang from with like washed people. It's actually a challenge. Those.
Oh, by the way, good to see you, Showweather.
Showweather.
Latvia is next. We need that jobber. We need a jobber from Estonia next. Hilarious.
Or Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm looking at the right. I mean, Menifield doesn't have any he ain't getting a second win.
No.
Dude, did they cut Jimmy Crute versus Dustin Jacoby from next weekend?
I don't know. I look at the cards I'll probably do my predictions show like tomorrow. That's when I look at the cards. So I don't fucking look at cards.
No. I'm asking because I
have no clue.
No, I know. I don't want to.
Oh, you know what? It does say that he doesn't have a fight.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, wait. Yeah, Crute withdrew due to a ruptured ACL. Oh, so if Dustin Jacoby doesn't get a new fight on next Saturday, I'll throw Jacoby out there, I guess. But I think you do Krylov versus Rakic and cut the loser. Honestly,
I like that.
Maybe
yeah, I don't really. There's like a guy outside the rankings on a win streak. His name is Navajo Sterling.
Fuck him. Maybe. Actually, no. Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
But then it's like, it's like, all right, like you gave the
Rakic and Sterling. I'm gonna.
I just yeah, dude. I'll just say that my only thing with that is that it's like, okay, you gave Krylov to, he just stopped one prospect, right? So it's like, you know, at this point, it's like do a fucking old head matchup and cut the loser. You know, because I don't care about him either. Like I'm with you on that. Like
Very uninteresting to me is Nikita Krylov.
we're neither our hearts aren't in this one for sure.
Nah. Where the fuck is Zhang Ming Yang on the goddamn Tapology website?
Well,
Oh,
he's
the
yeah.
16th they have him.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Why do they,
I mean,
dude? Why are they so out of sync with the? I mean, because he's 14 in UFC rankings.
I don't mind Tapology. I think it's good for what it is. Like,
Sure.
name me like 3 other rankings websites that rank every single goddamn fighter on the roster.
I mean, for sure. What I mean, I don't know. Just
I think they do a good enough job with what they are. Like, and again, it's just
no,
a
no, no.
reference. And I don't agree with every single one of their rankings, but I mean,
I guess you can't use the. I mean, it's just playing into like your whole thing about like the UFC monopolizing shit. If they tailored it to the UFC's rankings like entirely, so yeah, I see that
yeah.
argument.
Well, I mean, yeah, for like unranked guys, like what other fucking ranking are you going to use?
Yeah, fair. Does what's it called?
Kiwi says Tapology is great for its price. It's fucking free. That's another great point.
Yeah. Yeah, Kiwi. I forgot Kiwi's a clever guy.
So it looks like nobody's voted for Rakic.
Well, yeah, just Zhang. Yeah, well, Zhang. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like either one of. It's like you're doing a different thing with either of those fights. Yeah, that's cool. So Zhang Yang, he wins, right? Hopefully. And probably wins that fight. Yeah.
That pissed me off if Nikita Krylov won that goddamn fight.
Can you imagine? Dude, how old is he now? He's 30 here. Let me see. He's 30, he's gotta be 36, 37 at least.
I have it up right here. He is 33.
Oh, he's
33.
Wait, Krylov? Oh my god. Dude, what is it with certain light heavyweights? Like Kudalaba, like dude's been through the ringer, bro, and he's like 30. It's like it's crazy. No, he's like really, he's like 30, 31 years old. He had a little bit of a resurgence lately.
All right. So your next fight was Atiba Gautier. We're fighting Andre Pulaev.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people, Showweather in particular, and no, I saw like
Showweather was in my fight from him.
I heard a T-Bum Gautier. They got the nicknames for this guy now.
So bro, Pulaev was his best opponent by far to date, right? I mean,
he hated him, won every single round. The guy's 23. All he's got is a right hand, doesn't have a jab, can't cut the cage off. But he's got time to grow, man. I didn't.
Yeah, dude,
I didn't like this performance, but I'm not gonna call the guy a fucking bum or like.
Yeah, dude, not everybody's John Jones and Joshua Van at this age. Like, you know, it's like he's gonna learn from this fight, and he also 30-27. And the one judge, I don't know, the judge that gave Pulaev a round, fucking retard, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, you're right. There was one 29-28 on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30-27, 30-26, and then 29-28.
Yeah. I mean, 30-26 makes more sense to me. Even like, I mean, but yeah, he didn't get it finished. So it's like, I mean, all right. So he didn't get. I mean, he shoved the dude around the octagon the whole fucking time, and like, and like, you know, he does strike me as a guy who's, you know, harder on himself than like, you know, people calling him a T-Bum Gates could be.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, so he's got, you know, he's got, you know, I think his you know, his kicks could use some work. I think, you know, you know, just his movement in general. You know, it was a good fight because for him, I think like it's a wake up call, like where he can't just rely on power. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell where a prospect goes after like a weird performance like that. Like, because Joe Pyfer was a guy who I thought, like, again, like only had a right hand, and we saw him get a sub in his last fight, so he has been making steady improvements.
Yeah,
What do you think should be next for Atiba Gautier though in that vein? Because like,
give
him another test. Do you give him another bum? Like, what do you do?
No, I don't. I don't think you give him another bum. I think you do. I think you go, all right, like, dude just fought his first unfinished fight, right? Mm-hmm. He does have a loss from his. It was just a split decision, his second ever professional fight. So it's not. He's not like undefeated guy who needs to lose. I think
Mhm.
be optimistic and say that he'll be in camp training other shit besides just just lining up the knockout shot, right?
Where does he even train?
That's a good question. He trains.
Hmm.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Probably somewhere new because he just got a win bonus.
Did
Like,
he get a win? But I don't think he did
bro,
get. Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No,
like he won, right?
I mean, this, yeah. No, yeah, they were, oh no, they were doing, sorry, they were doing finish
Only
bonuses.
finishes. Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, but no, there's still a win bonus that they got.
Show and win, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
You
all
got.
right. So, like,
Go
I
ahead,
think
go ahead.
I think you were talking about the UFC PI before. I think he's a guy that should utilize the fuck out of that. You know, I think he should go there, like the way Volkov did
The
when he was
guy's
training
straight
for.
cut up, bro. The guy's fucking chiseled.
No, yeah, but I'm saying like because like you remember Volkov trained at the PI for the Tuivasa fight, and he wound up getting that Bravo choke on him.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, him training good. God's here training grappling and so just more well-rounded shit like that would be. I mean, he's young enough to where he could really like fucking improve all
Okay,
around.
let me read off some names. Jordan Santos. He's the guy who beat Danny Barlow.
Not
Uh,
interested. Sorry.
okay. GM3.
I
GM3
mean, yeah, you know what? Yes, because of the grappling. Yes, because of the grappling.
Cesare Oleksiejczyk.
Interesting. Not, I don't think so.
And these are
Not
guys.
yet.
I'm just reading off names like close to him on tap
What
level.
about actually? You mentioned him. What about Cesar Almeida or Al Hassan? Al Hassan, too much?
Oh god, that would be.
That's a sick one, right?
Oh my god, Abdul Razak Al Hassan would get fucking splattered all over the cage by this guy. And
You
again,
think?
I know everyone's like, "Hey man, he's a bum now," but I I think that's like a step down.
Or or what's his name that just beat my actual arch nemesis Antonio Tricoli. Um, fuck. Help me out. God damn it.
I'm gonna let you flounder.
Yeah, and I saw it live too. Fuck me. He subbed him. God damn it. Who am I thinking of? Who the fuck just beat Tricoli?
While you think about it, let me read some comments.
Here, Isha. Barrio already has a fight, Isha.
It was great performance. Why are people pissed? I thought Gautier's staff was just another fist growing.
Oh yeah, Mansur Abdul Malik. That's who I was thinking of just now. Thank you, Showbrother.
That's a weird fight. That's two prospects. I don't know. That's a weird fight, but I mean, I would like the fight. Matchmaking wise, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
I
Marc Andre.
was.
I'll see who he's fighting, and we'll see.
Yeah, Barrio's got a fight, like I said.
Yo, what is up, T1? Steve Asplund going to the PI and Extreme Couture for his next camp. That's awesome. The classic GM3 litmus test. I like it.
Yeah, I like that too. I don't mind that at all. And once again, because of the grappling.
Good to see Boogie. It's a pretty good card last night. What happened to Johnson? Gio, you get any inside info on what was up with that?
Actually, yeah, well, a little bit, because I mean, you know how professional gamblers get down in our Telegram groups and shit. For real, that line moved to even money. Or well, I mean, not. It was well. They both equalized at -110, like very quickly and very oddly, right? And I think so. It looks like what happened was that Hernandez had an undisclosed injury. That
Okay.
information reached the public after it reached certain other people that may or may not have placed bets. Therefore, when the powers that be found out, they're like, we don't need another fucking betting scandal, so we're cutting this fight from the card.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So I'll put
Yo, Isha, I didn't have to pay Cheddarhead. I fucking
you gotta pay Cheddarhead.
I can't. I got Cheddarhead to agree to a double or nothing, where all that happened if I won was that I got freed from his sadistic like bet, but that if he won, I had to do it like twice over, and I won because his boy Benny got subbed by BSD. So
Oh shit! He slapped in the toonie baby. Pay Cheddarhead, not Felony Johnson.
yo,
Thank you, my friend. Okay, I
Isha,
just want to mention that
you don't
we're
have
like
to do a
50
Cheddarhead
minutes,
tag.
50 minutes into the show. We're not even in the main card, so I want to keep it rolling.
knew
Do they get paid
I
though?
knew that was
John,
coming.
they do not get paid because they did not show up for the fight. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, and then you had mentioned, oh yeah, GM3. You mentioned Mansoor.
yeah.
What
I
about
mean,
a guy like Petrosky?
Sure. I mean, that's kind of a name, or maybe even like an Edmund
Somebody
Shabazian.
mentioned Kelvin Gastelum. Is he fighting at middleweight again?
Yeah, and missing weight like
Okay.
always. Fat pig, selfish
I mean,
fool.
I feel like Gastelum beats him.
I don't think so. I don't think so because Gosling
Okay.
can't
Well, there
grapple.
you go.
So
That's an interesting fight. Okay, the poll
I
is up. Do you make money? Do you get paid for making weight? I don't know. Did Smotherman get paid?
um I don't know. I mean, I hope they paid his medical bills.
Yo, Kiwi sending that 10 Aussie dollars. Happy Australia Day. Or as you like to call it, Invasion Day. Thanks for the 10, Kiwi. Appreciate you, man. You guys are members of the channel. Well, I guess Isha isn't, but you don't have to donate, so thank you so much, man. I appreciate that.
Yo, Isha, I'll be live after this. I want to see just for doing Cheddarhead's dirty work. I wanna see you in my chat.
So it looks like people are digging the winner of Burial. I did not spell his name correctly. I just kind of sounded out. Some people have definitely been paid in the past for making weight. I've heard Dana mention it before. Okay, well, hopefully they did then.
Well, yeah, it's more when somebody makes, because sometimes like, okay, so like I think the last fighter to because they have the option to call the fight off like their opponent does if a fighter misses weight. I think Vince Pichel might have been the last fucking faggot to do that. But but then also it's like if somebody shows up, makes weight, they're ready to fight, and then the UFC decides to call the fight off because it's an egregious weight miss, like yeah, I mean, fuck. I'm trying to think of the last time that happened, but regardless, like if the UFC calls off a fight because one fighter misses weight, I think they pay the one that showed up and made weight. I think those are
Um,
the positions.
okay, so we just got it tipped. Can we get one more vote? Do we even have 10 live viewers? 13.
Yo, I'm just saying,
People are
Isha, I'm
liking
not
the
saying
gas.
Vince Pichel. I'm just saying Vince Pichel called off a fight because his opponent missed weight. It wasn't even that. It was not even that recently, but he did do it. It was like 2.5 years ago.
All right, the results are in.
Yeah.
We have a winner.
And it's gonna
Kelvin
be
Gastelum.
I like it. I like it.
I
He gets
feel like Gastelum will beat him. The guy's got an
no
iron
Gaslam
chain.
won't.
It's a
He
good
won't.
test, though. It's a good test, and I think if people are
It
ready
is.
for that, then
Because
yeah,
like
I
if
like
it looks sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just gonna say if it looks
oh,
like reverse Gaslam, then it's like fuck me, dude. Gautier didn't learn. But even if he wins. But I think he wins no matter what. But like, if it looks more creative and he's obviously been working on shit, then it's like, all right, cool. Well,
All right, your next fight is Umar versus Davison.
uh,
I got Umar. I got Umar fatigue, bruh. Um, very
um,
unimpressive performance. I mean,
yeah,
not
but
unimpressive. He dominated Davison Figueiredo, but it was just a very. I thought it was
Umar
really
versus
lackluster.
O'Malley.
I
I'm
won't say
done.
it's like completely boring, but I thought the performance was extremely lackluster. I don't have really much to say. Davison looks pretty old and washed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good for
Dude,
Umar, but
yeah, but they've been having him fight down where it's like it's almost like when John Jones was at light heavyweight. How like when he knew guys like Anthony Smith or Vince St. Preux, where he just knew he was gonna win, like his performances looked less impressive than like the second DC fight, second Gustafson fight, right? It's just like it's just like almost phoning it in because it's like, all right, I know where you're gifting O'Malley, you don't, and then O'Malley didn't look impressive enough.
this fight would have given Hank A heart attack, says
Why?
Isha.
Wait, why?
God, I hate this fucking sport.
Nice. Bro,
Umar
yo,
versus Chris Moutinho. No, dude, Umar ain't ready for that smoke, son.
yo, real
Umar
quick.
at table. What?
No, Umar versus fucking O'Malley, like, do justice because
That's a
they.
stupid fight. It's gotta be
No,
Corey
dude, it's
versus
like,
Sean.
dude,
has to
Corey
be
got
Corey
no.
versus
Umar
Sean.
beat Corey. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I don't give a fuck about that. I want to see Corey versus
I don't give a
fucking
fuck if the
Sean
decision's
O'Malley.
rigged, bro.
That's the only fight I want to see at fucking bantamweight, dog.
Why?
Because that's
Why?
a sick fucking fight.
Corey versus O'Malley. It's gonna look like Umar versus Corey. That's what that fight looks like. Like, it's like if O'Malley's gonna have like the fucking
I've been
sugar
wanting to
show,
Corey Sandhagen versus Sean O'Malley for so long.
bro. I just don't care about it enough, and it's like how you're gonna do Umar like this?
You care about Corey versus O'Malley doesn't make sense. Did he just lose?
Who?
Did Corey Sandhagen just lose?
Yeah, he fucking lost to Marab.
Oh.
And he lost to Umar. And like, he beat the fuck out of Figgy.
God damn it. We got to get it at some point, man. We have to. He beat Song Yadong. Like, who cares about Song? I don't know. Anyway.
He barely, man. And that was less dominant than Umar versus Figgy for sure.
Corey will beat O'Malley. I would fucking love that, loner.
Yeah, Corey would beat O'Malley.
Oh, by the way, good to see Hin Cappy. What's up? Figgy is so washed. His fights have become more and more trash to see. This guy's not wrong.
Well, yeah, no, of course.
I mean, so you guys are thinking that's what the UFC is going to do.
Dude. Then it's like, who do they?
How many better matchups than Ryzen, KSW, ACA, Corey versus Sean? Please, let's go, Isha. And then you do Umar. Yes, that right. Oh my god.
Isha hasn't come in my chat and fucking.
Me and him are fucking aligned. Yes.
All right, you know what? All right. I know you and Isha are like, connected by underground wires and all, but like, Isha, since Isha showed up in my chat like last July to tell me how good Black Combat was, and he was absolutely right. Like I've been missing him, so it's like I'll cede this one to Isha. I've been missing you, dude.
I'll put it to a
Hope
vote.
to see you in my.
So I think it's like you do Umar versus Jan, give him a title shot.
Nah, fuck off. They need that. I want the Marab Jan trilogy, and goddamn it,
stupid. Peter Yan just got fucking. He just dominated.
Marab. Yeah, and Marab dominated him first, and Jesus fuck, bro. It's like how many times are they gonna fuck Marab over? They had him fighting Umar on a 4-month turnaround from winning the belt. It's like goddamn. It's like a little justice for the Georgians in this bitch. It's like the other one.
Sean, let's go. Yawn.
It's like the other Georgian champion just got he just got worked in a fucking in a divorce by a fucking what did they call her?
We put on this poll. Is it just Marab? Or sorry, is it just Sean? Or
1 second. Give me please hold.
A yawn. I mean, he's ranked number fucking 2.
Yeah, I know, dude. And they keep having him fight down. Fuck.
Please hold. He lost the fucking title shot. Who else is he gonna fight? Just sit there and wait for a fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to fight O'Malley. That's a fight everyone's scared of because O'Malley's gonna lose. It's like O'Malley will lose to Sandhagen also. It's like he barely beat Yadong.
Oh, really? Other fight,
dude. The Yadong. I forget whose shadow was that. Like we kept making Yadong jokes. Like the way O'Malley handled Yadong was like
Sean, Yan, Marab, Talba. Okay. I'll put him in there, loner, but I think it's a stupid.
Nah, that's stupid.
I'll put him in the poll though.
How about Eamon's a hobby? It's like, are we gonna stop? Yeah, seriously. Well, we're at it.
Fight fucking go up to bantamweight and fight Patchy Mix, the GOAT. By the way, Boogie, we'll talk about Patty and Justin here in just a second, my friend.
Yeah, we got that.
Gio, every time I pop by, I'll talk about some random drama and not MMA. I drop by.
Yo, hold on, Isha. Isha.
Okay, let's not turn this into fucking.
Yeah, all right, Isha. Give it a fair shake because I'm gonna be talking about my tournament results and talking about the card and talking about next week's card, which is actually for me. I like Rose UFC, so yeah, give it before you stamp me with that label. Yeah.
That was close fight. Song versus Sean. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Sean versus Corey makes sense. Dude, I'm so happy somebody in the chat Sean needs one more for a title. Corey needs a top level guy after his title loss. No, let's go.
But it's like, okay, but Isha, it's like, what do you do with Umar? It's like he's
You
fucking
have him fight Petr Yan.
no.
Yes,
You do, bro. You do the only legitimate.
You're scared of Russia versus Russia.
No, I'm not. I
It's
just
like
Marab is, dude. I think Marab beats him in a trilogy rematch, and it's the only legitimate trilogy that where it's 1-1 going in for a fucking long ass time. Yeah,
Right,
it's like Liddell versus Couture.
And the winner of the poll is fucking Sean O'Malley. Fucking God.
Yeah, dude. The people have spoken, dude.
Yeah, this is the people's matchmaking show.
Yeah, it's like, dude. It's like the bantamweight version of Couture versus Liddell, dude. It's a legit 1-1 going in trilogy for a belt.
I don't mind the matchup. I mean, I do feel like it's a good matchup if you're Sean O'Malley, right? Because it's like, dude, like you got steamrolled by Marab. Here's your chance to a
Here's
guy
your chance to fight a top level grappler.
It's a good fight for like his trajectory in his career, right? Like,
imagine if O'Malley won that fight, right?
Yeah, no, it would be amazing storyline wise, and I think that makes the fight good, right?
Yeah.
But then, like for Umar, if he wins, you know how he's gonna do it. It's gonna suck ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same way Sandhagen would be.
Umar, you know,
same way Sandhagen would do it against O'Malley. Like, I mean,
you think so?
Yeah. I mean, just is slightly less dominant. Like,
I would love that fight. Okay, speaking of fights and continuing with the show, it is John Silva. Or sorry, I say his name right now. It's John Silva versus Arnold Allen.
Jean-Pierre Silva.
So let's see. Allen, I thought he edged out the first. The big flurry at the end of the round, I thought might have swayed the judges. Allen wins the second, and then Silva just kind of puts it on him in the third. Apparently, some people were saying in the chat, this is like kind of unconfirmed, but that Allen had maybe broken his hand or re-injured his hand, and he stopped. That's why he stopped throwing in the third. Ultimately, I did think that Arnold Allen won the fight. Just edged it out. But again, I thought that the first was a toss-up. And then once they said 30-27, I was like, damn, it's going to go to Silva. People were calling it a robbery, all this stupid shit. It was a swing round in the first.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the decision, and I'm happy for my guy John Silva.
Yeah, me too.
I really like. So,
bro, I thought he looked really good against a guy who's never been finished and who and who needed this as badly as he did. You know, like Silva was dialed in. He was fucking. It was a sick fight. That win fight of the night because it should have.
No, Gaethje versus Patty did.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, so
I honestly didn't even think this fight was like all that crazy. I thought it was a damn good fight, but
it was dude, come on, it was great. But anyway, I think Gene Silva should.
What did you think about the fight?
I thought it was sick. I thought Silva looked good. I thought he had. I mean, I thought he ate. He was open a little bit too much. He ate a few too many counter strikes, a few too many kicks too. But dude, I wish the UFC would show leg reach in their tails of the tape, because it's like it does matter sometimes. Like in this fight, for example,
you gotta correlate that with height.
No, dude, it's different. Like it is. Stipe's leg reach.
I mean, you're right. I'm just saying you could correlate it.
I mean, dude, so like Stipe Miocic is 6'4" with a leg reach only an inch longer than Jose Aldo's. Like it's not necessarily correlated, but regardless, I thought the fight was dope. I thought Silva looked really good against because you have to be like, it's like when people it's like when Hamzat beat Robert Whittaker. It's like that was Robert Whittaker. They just fucking like
I don't know what you're talking about. Robert Whittaker's never lost a fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's your favorite fighter. Dude, where's that Robert Whittaker bed pillow or fucking body pillow?
All I have is an Australian flag like neck pillow. It's the closest thing I got to it.
That's cute.
Thank you.
Then is it pink to go with your pink mic?
No, it's in the color of the Australian flag.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right.
Mostly blue.
Well, you have other pink shit though. I've been to your place.
I don't got anything pink. Just got this
Fucking
purple mic.
fucking pink team over there. All right. So Silva versus.
You drink a pink drink
It's a
from
dragon
Starbucks
drink. It's a
every
dragon
single
drink.
day of your life.
You see the word dragon? See that word, right?
You literally drink a
No,
pink
a
drink
pink
every
dude.
single day.
No, because a pink drink is an item
do.
on the met.
You drink a
Oh my god, a
pink
pink
colored
drink
drink
is an
every single day of
actual
your life.
other.
Do you not?
Look at no. I drink a dragon drink. A pink drink is the name of another drink, also served by Starbucks.
Which you would know because you've gotten it every morning.
Dragon drink. Are you trying to say that I drink a pink drink?
Let's keep it rolling.
All right, I'm trying to. You're making wild accusations and trying to humiliate me.
I want to start this dumb shit.
All right. Gene Silva, I think, it's like, fuck. It's like, people have been saying that Lerone versus Evloev is happening on the London card. I don't think that's actually official, but somehow Yair Rodriguez is still ranked third. I think Yair versus Gene is definitely the fight to make next because Silva's, they're going to change this obviously because Allen was 6 and Silva was 10. Even if they move Silva all the way up to 6th, he's still ranked 3 below Yair. So I think that's the obvious one.
Is who?
Yair Rodriguez.
Oh yeah, I would love that fight. Zalal, Steve Garcia.
I think Steve Garcia is a prospect that isn't. See, I don't know. I don't.
Lerone versus Movzar is rumored to be booked.
Yeah, it's rumored to be. I think.
I would like either one of those guys to fight Silva as well.
Yo, Isha, oh my god, dude. It's like,
come on, let's not get distracted. Let's keep the show going.
All right. Isha, I also drink Starbucks coffee. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Sorry, I feel like I have to prove myself.
So I'll put on there Movzar, the winner of Movzar and
because it's like who else? Ortega's washed. Zalal's a grappler.
Well, I think he's gonna go up to lightweight.
Oh right. I think Zalal versus Aljo is the fight to make for Zalal. Because it's like you're talking about 2 grapplers.
I like that fight.
Yeah, so I think Yair. I think Yair's the only one that makes sense to me.
I would love that fight too. That's a sick ass fight.
Yeah,
the hands of Silva would give Yair a lot of problems, but I think his hands have kind of improved a little bit. But that was against fucking Pitbull. So
and he didn't even finish him. Like,
yep. Garcia, and then winner of moves. See, this is the time to start rambling about Starbucks and stuff while I'm typing shit.
Dude, Isha, like, I only smoke vapes that bitches leave in my apartment. All right, it's all cigarettes right now. You didn't see me smoking a vape when we hung out in person, did you? Like I buy one. No, Isha. Or you. I smoked your vapes because you have them laying around your place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I had to cope with you beating me at Smash Brothers. But,
all right, let me read some comments. I missed a lot. It could go either way. Blah blah blah. Got to have the White House card bias. What? John Silva is my favorite Israeli fighter. Love it. First round was a swing. I agree.
Oh yeah, I forgot that shit.
Let me know Gene is John and Sean is not Sean. Cunt is Billy Jean to me. All right. Silva won the fight using Allen as a diving board. That was fucking awesome. John Silva, Yusuf Zalal. Allen was balling too much with Silva. He should play the next in and out game. What? He should play the in and out game. Oh, brawling too much with him. I think that's what happens when you fight John Silva, though. Like, he just lures you into a brawl, and if you're Diego Lopez, you fucking spinning back elbow the motherfucker.
Diego, yeah.
Yair, Zalal and Yair, only 2 options. By the way, to stale trash division.
I don't know.
A lot of things need to play out. I don't know. I don't know trash, but things need to get moving. I would agree with that.
I think Mozart beats everybody and no one wants to fucking admit it. That's why he keeps, getting like sidelined for people. Like, I mean, beat Diego Lopez. Oh, it was forever ago. Yeah, he'll do it again. Watch.
Let's see. I wish BFL would just allow Zabit's brother to leave his contract.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah, what is his name? Oh my god, what is his name? That
Fucking-
guy's sick. Hassan. I think it's like Hassan. Magomed Sharapov. Yeah. I don't know. When is the last time he even fought? Oh shit, we got somebody. Hayden.
Wait, yo, read me, know or die. I predicted 4 out of 11. No, I went 7 and 11. Your boys, I went 7 and 11. Like,
no, but
fucking...
I think, yeah, I would agree with you guys. Like his streams are generally not MMA focused, but he does make a lot of
dude. I do a pretty
breakdown videos and betting advice.
Yeah, all my videos, 100% of my videos. Sorry, I just, if I could defend myself for saying, 100% of my videos are MMA focused. So like people tell me like make 2 channels and do your live stream on another one, but like why would I do that?
Okay, we do have a vote in. It is Yair Rodriguez. I think that's a really cool fight. I enjoy Yair's fights, but I just don't care enough about Yair anymore. I thought there was a time where I really wanted to see him versus Zabit, like so bad. And then remember, like they literally cut him.
Yeah,
for fucking not taking that fight.
Yeah, I thought that was. I mean, you know, what's? I heard somebody compare that to cutting Makayev, and it's not even close to the same thing. Makayev got cut because he was like, he was just such a pain in the ass to deal with.
Allegedly.
No, yeah, allegedly, like behind the scenes.
Dude, I don't believe anything fucking Dana White says, but
no. This is from like I forget which fighter said this in like some interview on someone's show that he was like Makayev was like screaming at nutritionists and just like being like a diva all the time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that somebody said earlier like that Arnold should have played the distance game. I think that Yair is the kind of guy that may do something like that against Silva. So
he's just right, by the way, that Yair was scared of Zabit. I believe that.
Oh yeah, 100%. All right.
Yeah, read me now or die. I've hung out with City Light Project in person, bro. Like I win. I'm cooler than
all right,
you.
let's like just keep it rolling.
Yeah,
next fight was Natty Ice versus Rose.
I didn't think it was a robbery.
I thought this fight was very uninteresting.
It was. It
I
definitely
didn't even everyone. I honestly have barely paid attention.
Yeah.
Happy that Natty Ice gets the dub. I thought the fight was pretty close though, and I think that Rose just kind of makes her opponents have a close fight with her, just like in general, right?
I guess so.
What did you think about the fight? What do you think should be next for Natty Ice?
Dude, I think Rose Namajunas after the Carla Esparza like just cavalcade of bashery, like it's like you said, she makes her opponents have a close as in boring as fuck fight with her.
Again, like she's the kind of fighter, and I said this on my live stream, I'll say it again. It's like she's the kind of fighter that like her mental is the most important thing heading into a fight. We know she's skilled, but it's just like, if she's in the right headspace, then she'll have a good performance. Like,
dude, no one can ever.
She's in her own head a lot. So
it's sort of Pat Barry. I mean, in every sense. Like, and I'm not even joking. Like, she has you'd see it at the weigh-in. She's got this like 1,000-yard stare.
Grasso's booked. Against Barber, love that fight,
bro. I think
you really can only go Blanche or Firo.
Yeah, I think Firo. Because she beat. Didn't she? She just beat Jasmine, right? Or you could do Jasmine actually, but no, Silva's ranked higher. No, fuck that. I had faith in Jasmine. She fucked me over. Oh no, that
Firo versus Blanche.
Well, that's another grappler.
Wow, he just says for the title. Wow.
Yeah, actually, true. She is the best. I mean, she should get the next title shot. I mean, if you're not gonna, I agree with that. And I'm not just agreeing with Isha. The Curry favor with him, by the way.
Curry favor.
Curry favor. Angela Jubilee.
Let's see, Val. Manon,
and
then Blanche.
Dude, I mean, it's like. It's like, okay, when the time comes for a next flyweight title fight, right? It's like she would be the rightful person, but it's like off this fight, you know what I mean? It's kind of That's the only reason that like maybe Pharaoh first, but I don't think
Silva
that.
was straight up told she's getting the title. Really? By
Oh,
who?
really?
Is that what Dana said afterwards?
Okay. Well, I mean,
You know, Dana White never lies. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, didn't he say you will see Aspinall versus John Jones? Like he did, like he said that, and he looked right into the camera when he said it. Like he
Yeah.
did, yeah.
No,
Like I mean,
I guess I didn't even think about it. I mean, she's the most impressive contender, so it is what it is. I mean, and then Blanche did lose to Manon, but she's beaten Rose and Tracy since then. I don't mind Natty versus Blanche or Manon, but I guess it's a timing thing. I guess at this point, right?
Isha, what do you mean when you say Isha goes, she saved the match from happening, yeah.
Where's the release of all women's fighters and ship them to Invicta option?
They all come. Wait,
you guys
so
hate
they
them.
all come from Invicta, bro.
It did suck, but
yeah, it did. But like,
whoops, Natty Ice. Damn, Natty should fight Val.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Because Grasso was supposed to fight Rose, and then she filled in. So yeah, on short notice, that makes it even better, I think.
Oh, true. She saved it for not happening, is what you was saying.
Well, we only got 2 votes, and people want to see her versus Val. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair.
Val's gonna fucking beat her.
Yeah, Valentina would beat the fuck out of her. I'm not so sure about Furo, but Valentina.
It's not gonna be super interesting, but Val definitely.
I mean, dude, let her clean the division out, dude. Let her.
Sure.
Yeah.
You do Val versus Amanda because Kayla pulled out, but anyway.
No, yeah, and let her lose 3 times to her. Come on.
Yes, give her that. She deserves that chance.
That chance to lose 3 times to Amanda Nunes.
Yeah. Why not?
Why don't we just do Alex versus Yuri again? Like, yeah.
Because Yuri's not one of the greatest fighters ever.
Argument to be made, but I agree.
2 of the top 3 women's fighters.
Oh yeah. No, women's. Yeah, we remember we had this. You tried to argue that Cyborg was better than Nunez, and then you're like, no.
Yeah, I die.
Yeah. Okay. This guy, on the phone, this guy and I debated the top 3 women's fighters ever. Of course, I said Amanda Nunes. He's like, well, Chris Cyborg had a 13-year undefeated streak. Yeah, look at her opponents, bro. Please. Nunes beat Durandamy twice, Valentina twice, knocked out Cyborg, fucking, knocked out Ronda.
Yeah, like I said, like she has a better run, but like a better span of this many fights with the name
quality.
Value. Like 13 years undefeated, I think holds more value to me personally.
It's against 2 though, bro. Like,
definitely not losing to Alexis Davis or getting choked out by Juliana Pena.
Dude, when she left the camp, like, and had like COVID or some shit, and then the revenge match where she literally tortured her, didn't finish her on purpose, is one of the bloodiest fights, not WMMA's exclusive fights I've ever seen.
Yeah, so in the context of like, I don't mind if Val got to fight Amanda.
Yo, hold on. Yeah. But the real question is who wins, Seika Izawa or Natalia Silva? Who do you think?
I mean, Seika Izawa subs are in the first round. Next question.
Amanda Nunes versus Seika Izawa.
Seika Izawa knocks her out cold, dog. What are you talking about?
Like fucking.
You already knew the answer to that question before you asked it.
Like fucking bullshit.
You're delusional.
Like fucking bullshit.
All right, we'll give you a chance to rant here, my friend. Apparently, you thought blatant corruption is what you called it. I think verbatim.
I mean, bro, Derek Lewis he didn't sit down and because he was gagged. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. All right. He took a seat. And it's like, what the fuck was this, bro? I'm sorry. It's like every time he hit Waldo was wobbled, bro. It's like, Waldo was scared to go in on him, and then he sat down. Like, what are you doing, Derek Lewis? Like, I mean, what I mean? It's like, I mean, whatever. It's like, I mean, if anyone's gonna be in on some corruption, it's fucking Derek Lewis, right? Like, but But I mean, and he was an underdog, so it's like,
I mean, my thing is like,
probably not,
the
but
shot
still.
was strange that sat him down. It was strange, but my thing is like Derek Lewis, he cannot handle like taking damage anymore. So it's just sad. It's just sad
I
to
don't,
watch
dude.
Derek Lewis fight. But I mean, I felt this way before about him when who knocked him out with the elbow, and then he stopped himself like before he hit the canvas, and then he was like laying limp. Like ever since then, I'm like, dude, yo, Derek Lewis is washed, bro.
You're
Can't
talking
take
about Tuivasa?
so.
Tuivasa or
It might have been Ty, yeah.
Dude, because
Ever
Pavlovich,
since then, I'm like, yeah, D-Lou is like.
he was mad about an early stoppage against Pavlovich, but he was just
by the way,
getting
good for Lazy Bed. Hype for Kate Lotus fight week. Let's go. And by the way, one more comment. Isha says, it goes Izawa, Nunes, Cyborg, Joanna. I'll concede that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Izawa. I mean, I'm not, dude. I'm just fucking with you, by the way, just so everyone knows. I do think Seiga Izawa is the best female fighter.
She's the best fighter of all time. What are you talking about?
Like seriously.
So yeah, weird fight.
All right, Waldo's
unceremonious. I guess.
I say
Waldo. I don't know.
How about this? Jailton Almeida versus Waldo.
Let's language. Oh, hold up. Jailton Almeida. Let's go. I never thought I'd heard you.
Oh, because I pronounced it correctly. Yeah.
Wow. No, not even that. Just like I thought you were one of the people that. Oh no, you're actually one of the people that's sane and doesn't hate Jailton Almeida, right?
No, I don't. I think he's good, and I think
I
hate Waldo. I hate Waldo. I think Waldo's fundamentals are shit, let alone everything else. But like, I know he can't grapple, even though he laid on my childhood hero.
Yeah, I mean, Robelis to Spain is whatever. Like, I don't know, because you out wrestled Robelis to Spain. That doesn't mean.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like, he's got a. I mean, he didn't even out wrestle him. He just took him down and
laid his fat on him. Okay. Thank you.
True. Okay, all right. Yeah, shit, I didn't know that. All right.
Derek Lewis was slower than Salsa Boy was quick on the back.
What about, he called. Wait. He called out Curtis Blades. Does Blades have a fight?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Waldo versus
you know what? No, Pavlo. That already happened. Who the fuck said that?
Yeah, that's right.
Pavlovich worked him. Yo, Isha says Almeida's a disgrace.
I know, he fucking hates.
Dude, yo, wait, hold on, Isha. You know who's better? Phil DeFreeze, right?
Well, hey, you know what? Phil DeFreeze actually gets down. Waldo, Almeida has a style that's not very like favorable.
No, I know. It's just he proved he could strike against Spivak.
All right. So that's the shitty part is like the top of the heavyweight division's got to play out. Obviously, Aspinall versus Gon rematch. I don't know if anyone has an update on Tom, but like
he said that.
I guess do you do like a Volkov? I mean, obviously,
dude, you do Curtis Blades. He called him out, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it on the suggestion, but I'm just
okay. All right. So real quick, you asked about. I mean, if anyone else knows anything like newer, I mean, Aspinall, as far as I know. Aspinall said this was like the first week of January. He said he had one surgery, having another one, so he should have had both surgeries by now. He said he's going to be good to go like late April, early May. Okay. And if that's true, then it's got him versus Gon again.
Yeah.
So Curtis Blades is the only one that makes sense to me. I mean, unless you want to give him, you want to make Volkov like, just like, I mean, either way, it's like
Volkov's probably fine with sitting out, but you never really. It's a risky.
Yeah, but why not? Why not? If you're Volkov, dude, why not fucking fuck Waldo Cortez Acosta up?
Yeah. Let me get one more on here. Oh yeah, Pav. That's right.
Dude, Pav already beat him.
Oh, I'm gonna put it on here though.
Yeah.
Somebody suggested it.
He did Pavlovich Waldo too. Wait, Pavlovich is even less
century, baby.
Bro, Pavlovich will be even less gun shy, and he'll put a 3 on those 2-piece combinations he was doing in the first fight and fucking knock him out. And then Cortez Acosta can.
I would love that.
I would love it too. But love and reality sometimes don't mix.
Exactly.
Unless you work really hard.
I'm single.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of why I'm single right now at the moment too. But yeah.
feel you.
Perhaps not for long. Naomi. Sorry.
Hold on. Read me now or die. You said that Waldo versus, or what did you say? You said
I said
Waldo
Waldo
versus
versus
Derek Lewis.
dude.
We already
Me?
matched up. You
Dude,
said
I said
Hockett versus Waldo. We already matched up.
no. I didn't say no. I said no. Hockey called
Hold
Waldo
on.
out.
Oh, let me read his comment again. Lewis is done. He has 1 or 2 fights. Lewis versus Hockett. Dude, they might actually do it, but we did already match up, Josh.
Yeah, we matched up Hockey,
By the
but
way, good to see you, Tress. Justin Almeida is fighting Cunha. Oh yeah. I should have. If you're gonna vote for Almeida, it's like the winner of. I should have.
yeah,
My
yeah.
apologies.
Right. I think Curtis Blade. You give him the call. Give Waldo his little call out of Curtis Blades. It'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and the chat seems to agree with you. We got 4 votes in for Blades, and we'll go ahead and just run that.
Isha, I think Hockey versus Asplund is a fight to make after they both fight one more fight.
That's a cool fight.
Yeah. After I think after both, because I think I think they both will win their next fight, and then you do that.
I agree with that line of thinking as well.
Mm.
Okay, let's do this.
That's why I'm a friend, man.
We only got 1 more to go, people. These streams always take so long. I appreciate everybody voting in the chat and giving your matchmaking suggestions. We will do this every single Sunday after a UFC card. So much
Every Sunday instead of church.
And thank you, Gio, for hopping in and doing the show with me.
Always.
So 1 more fight to go. It is your main event. It was Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Dude,
wait, hold on. Wait, can I just point out one thing? Read me now or die. Just put Cyril versus Gon. Bro, who doesn't know shit about MMA now? Dumbass.
All right.
Cyril versus Gon.
We're skipping over O'Malley just because we already match made for him. I think that this is a situation where we should match make for the winner and loser. Obviously, it's got to be Justin versus Ilya, but then it's like we don't know exactly when he'll be back. At least I don't, because I don't really watch a lot of MMA news content.
Yeah, me either. I what I've heard from people is that he's basically said like late June-ish, because it's like if you're Ilya Tapir, you want to get all this fucking leg splitter ass Miami bitch personal life shit out of the way before you're back in camp to defend the belt, and an undefeated title. So yeah, so that's where that's at. But you said winner and loser, so you're talking about Song Yadong, right?
Well, no. I'm talking about the main event. I'm talking about.
Right. Okay.
For the loser, because it's clearly going to be Justin versus Ilya. Again, I don't know when he's going to be back. But what I will say is that I think Paddy's stock rose in a loss, because he had a brawl with Justin.
Yeah, and his striking. He had a round on the feet against Gaethje.
Hold on, can I finish talking?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. He looked like he got in a fight with a barbed wire fucking fence, dude. His face was absolutely jacked up. But it was awesome to see Paddy on point on the feet. Obviously he got dog walked, basically, but dude, he was down to get into a fucking brawl with Justin.
I know.
And I thought that his stock rose in a loss. What about you?
Okay, so in terms of his stock rising, I agree. He took the third round was clearly his. I don't agree, but it could be argued that the fifth was as well. One judge saw it that way, I think. But regardless, it did irritate me that his corner was begging for him to take him down, right? Let alone anybody, and so it's just like, it's like you're fighting for, granted it's an interim belt, but it's like, do you really need to prove that your striking is good enough to hang with Gaethje, or do you want to win this fight? And it's like, I'm not talking about like holding him up against the cage. Pimlet's a grappler. They could have, had he like his corner said it in between the 4th and 5th rounds, like you need to commit to a takedown, and he just wouldn't do it. Which and it's like that was him being stubborn. That wasn't bad fight IQ. Like he made a conscious decision. Clearly, you know what I mean?
I think it was kind of hard for him to. Yes, he never did. There might have been one point where he had kind of halfway went for a takedown, but you're right, he never did like fully commit.
Yeah, not even once, dude.
But I think that he just got like super smothered the whole fight, and it was just kind of tough for him. Luke Thomas has a great video out. Well, actually, I won't say great. Luke Thomas has a video out. It says the title is "Why Patty Never Wrestled with."
Yeah,
Justin.
we were talking about that before.
I was gonna check it out, but apparently he's got a technical breakdown for that. If you're interested in something.
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. Combat Casual told me about that before. Yeah. By the way, yeah. Combat Casual is the person to my, I guess, whichever direction he's in. He's over there. But yeah, Isha, I agree. His stock, I agree. He gained my respect too. And terrible failed game plan. It's like, it's like failed game plan and refusing to listen to your corner is a little fucking annoying. It's like it also cost him the fight, but at the same time, like, I mean, being people, because people who are taking Gaethje going in were all talking about how Patty, he's not going to survive a round if he tries to strike. And like, not only that, but he took one off Gaethje just completely on the feet.
You know what's really funny to me? For 6 weeks, people have been saying to me, "Patty round 2 sub? What do you think about that?" And it's like, hey, look what happened. It's cracking me up. 6 weeks, motherfuckers were talking about this fucking fight, and it blew our expectations out of the water. This fight was awesome.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I'll be honest. I had round 4 sub for Patty because I thought it would be. I thought it would go. I thought it'd be a little bit of time before he saw the opening that he would need to surprise Gaethje with a takedown, which would have fucking worked in the 4th or the 5th. But
been effective, but.
It would have
got one.
Whatever. We could argue hypothetically about this forever. It doesn't matter. Point is, Patty Pimblett did look very good, and he looked very good completely on the feet. I still say he's improving with every fight. And so who does he get next?
It's got to be Armin.
No, dude, fucking.
Oh my god. Okay, go ahead.
No way. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I just realized this. I keep forgetting that there was a fucking interim belt on the. So Gaethje has to fight Ilya. So you know what? You're right. It's Armin.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to match it up, right? I mean, like, who?
Yeah, because Oliver and Holloway are.
Is there anyone else that we could?
Maybe
he hates Armin. So is there like somebody else they're looking at to?
I mean, if they hate Armin, they still give him Patty, right? Because it's like, also
I think Armin schools Patty, bro. Yeah, everybody's booked. Everybody's fucking booked.
Dude, how about the winner of Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dan Hooker, which will be Benoit Saint-Denis?
For Patty, that's a good fight.
Yeah, that's that. Either that, because it's like Armin or that. Like, I can't think of anything else that makes sense. It's not a punishment.
So Isha's kind of speculating that like you just forget about Ilya for now.
No, I don't think so, man.
Hold on, let me just finish my point. And then you just do Armin versus Justin, and then you do Patty versus Charles. I don't hate that, but
if you're gonna do,
I think for now we just have to stick with like
you have to stick.
The Saturday after the interim title has just been wrapped around someone's.
If Ilya vacates, if Isha vacates, then Combat Casual is Isha's playing. But
I lost my shit on stream yelling. My argument on fighter safety was proven to. Patty took more damage over 5 than a TKO to the head in 1. Yeah, there was that moment. Justin kept doing this thing where he would like get a headlock and like drag him to the ground, and he landed a couple knees to the body. Would love to see those grounded knees right there.
Dude,
I mean, like BSD versus the winner of
BSD is gonna win. So it's like
certainly interesting.
So like Armin or BSD.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to put like it in a poll though. Like that's certainly
hold on, wait. Also, Dan Hooker. Let's say on the fucking in the alternate reality where Dan Hooker beats BSD, Dan Hooker and Patty just had this fucking stupid ass beef with each other. So there's that storyline too. So I think winner of that fight does make sense. But really it's just Armin. But since you want
to, he's the guy who should get the shot. The only reason I'm I think we're speculating on like who else could be in there is because I think the UFC might snub Armin, possibly.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. Snubbing Armin is so. Oh, yeah. Wait, is this? Are we still ignoring? Like, are we still acting like
Oh
Ilya?
no, that's just what Isha said. I don't. Again, like I said, just
Right,
saying,
right.
you can't like be like, oh no, like don't fight.
Yeah,
The day after
yeah.
the interim title fight was just
Right.
decided, so.
And Isha, I really do think Ilya is like. I mean, like I don't think he's gonna vacate the belt. I think he does come back. I mean, I think he comes back sometime around June, probably.
Ilya to me is irrelevant until he's back in the testing pool. Sure. He is a nothing burger until he's officially coming back. Sure. I understand that. Armin should be next. I wish it would be, but it's just not how it works out. And also, this fight was kind of stupid. I didn't really care about this fight heading in. Patty versus Justin. I thought Armin should have been somewhere in an
Yeah, dude. Obviously.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Boogie says, I personally think this was the last hurrah for Justin. Most likely.
I mean, especially if he's fighting Ilya next, but yeah.
All right, man. So do you have anything else to say before we wrap this up? We didn't go 2 hours this time. I'm fucking shocked.
Well, I mean, I tried to be cogent and succinct with my points. Do I have anything else to say? If I might be selfish for 1 second, I'm gonna be live 5 minutes after we wrap for the results of my tournament's round of 16.
Mhm.
Quarterfinals will be next next Saturday's card. Everyone in my tournament. This is the second round of it. It's the first one went great. This one's going well. Once again, show whether I could do nothing about Orange Cat cutting you. We're in the tournament phase of things. And oh shit, Chrissy J. I've been watching conspiracy theories for so many hours. I don't know what's real anymore. Chrissy, the snowstorm outside your spot is real. Don't die of frostbite. Yeah. So yeah, hit my stream if you're so inclined. And what does everyone think of Idaho's new mic and Combat Casual's new mic?
My mic's not new. I just got a new stand.
What do you think of Idaho's new mics then? I'm fucking goddamn it, dude. It is hard.
It's all good.
Like,
all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just run through the matches that we made.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna kick you out. All right, man. So thank you for hopping on the stream. Go check Gio's stream if you guys are interested.
Oh yeah. Sure, hold on. Show whether said something and it is significant. He doesn't give a fuck about getting cut by Orange Cat. Leandro avenged him. That's right. Orange Cat's eliminated.
Cool. All right, man.
All right, take it easy.
Later. All righty. There you go. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Let's see here. So let's just run through the matches that you guys helped me make today, me and Gio. Let's do it like this. Yeah, beautiful. All right. Let's do the old slideshow. All right, so you have Ty Miller versus Basil Hafez. I think it's a cool fight. Style contrast is pretty cool, and I think it's an interesting look for a guy who had a really good debut in the UFC in Ty Miller. Hockett versus Mick Parkin just kind of makes sense. I'm not sure if this is the direction the UFC will go. But you got a guy who was on a really good run in Mick Parkin and then, took the L. And then Josh Hockett kind of looks like the next best thing. So I think it's an interesting matchup. Alex Perez versus Steve Erceg. Fight just makes sense. They're right next to each other in the rankings. Steve Erceg went on a losing streak. Alex Perez obviously has had his issues, in the flyweight division. So I like this matchup a lot. Nikita Krylov versus Zhang Mingyang. Got to give Zhang Mingyang a chance to bounce back, and Nikita Krylov getting the dub after looking really bad. I think this one makes sense for two ranked light heavyweights. Gautier versus Gastelum. Just keep giving Gautier those tough tests. See where it ends, right? See where the losing streak ends. If you can beat a guy like Kelvin Gastelum, I think he's going to have to make some improvements, but still like the fight and very competitive, I think, as well. O'Malley versus Umar. I don't really like this fight, but this is what the chat requested. I guess it makes sense. Two guys who lost to Marab got the dub on this night, so match them up, see what happens. Silva versus Yair. Love this fight. I think Yair's outside game, and especially his game with the kicks, could be interesting against John Silva. We've also seen Yair be kind of sneaky on the ground. I think that'd be an interesting spot for John Silva to take it. But either way, super, super fun matchup. This might even be like, I don't know. Could do like main event of a fight night, or it'll probably be like just somewhere on the main card. Val versus Natty Ice. Give Natty Ice the title shot after coming in on short notice against Rose and getting a decision win over her. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Blades. Give the man his call out. He's been making really good call outs, by the way, and getting those fights. So this fight makes sense for top ranked heavyweights. And then obviously the fallout of the interim title fight. I mean, I think you have to do Patty versus Arman. See if it's a tough test for him in the striking, on Saturday night, and then tough test in the grappling for him. If he was to fight Arman, I think there's a chance the UFC could snub Arman out of a fight like this, but I'm really hoping it doesn't happen, and I would love to see Arman get back to the title picture as soon as possible. And then obviously you have to do Ilya versus Justin. Justin, the interim champ, unify with Ilya at some point this year. Hopefully, we'll see when that happens or if it happens. But for now, that's how I think things are going to play out. So yeah, thank you guys for joining the stream. Much appreciated. Gautier, thoughts on him? We just talked about him for a while, and I talked about him last night. And also, I do a preview show, Boogie, before every single card. So yeah, I'm kind of done. I'm ready to get out of here, man. But thank you so much for joining the stream. You get views from him, I get it. No, I really don't. You don't like him? Well, I don't know, man. Don't watch the show. I'm just trying to do a matchmaking show with somebody, right? So Gio's down. I like talking to him about the UFC. He's pretty locked into what happens on the UFC. So, but yeah, doesn't make sense. Yeah, thanks for joining the stream, Show Other. Thank you, Boogie. Much appreciated to all you guys. I will see you guys on the next stream. Thank you guys so much.